Wow, I think this might just be the best guitar I've ever reviewed on this YouTube channel, and that is saying something. I knew the day would finally come where I found a guitar that ruled them all. And today's that fateful day because this is the best guitar I've reviewed on YouTube so far. This is the Levi Masterbuild Jazzmaster, and it has a few tricks up its sleeve. So I can't wait to show you this in today's demo. So without further ado, let's get straight into this Squealing Pig Guitars video. Hello guitarists, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury drum machines here in Nottingham, England. My name is Ben Keightley, and my god do I have a treat for you today. In today's episode we're looking at a very rare Levi Masterbuilt Jazzmaster which has a fuzz circuit included in the rhythm circuit. As you can see up there by the label Grit and Vol, it actually has its own effects pedal in this guitar, and the little 9-volt battery sits down here. Levi is known to be a bit of a maverick amongst the master builders, really propelling all these Fender designs into the future, incorporating fuzz pedals. There's one with a fuzz octave, delays, all sorts of circuits into the guitar, and I love it. I love how a master builder is, propelling the instrument into a modern era, but also doing unique things. It also features the Curtis Novak Thunderbird pickups, which look amazing, but also sound really unique. I've been playing this guitar for the best part of the day, and it's easily one of the best guitars I've ever played. Not just because of the way it looks or the way it plays, but the way it sounds. Through this rig, it's so creatively stimulating, and that's the sign of a good guitar. You'll be able to tell by the excitement in my voice just how special this guitar is, but we better look over the specs. So without further ado, let's get the spec sheet out, the floor traveler, and take a look at everything that goes into this Levi Masterbuild. So here's the case. I've got all the latches unlocked. Let's open up this case and see what we get with this guitar. So of course, opening it up, we have this lush red interior with the Fender Custom Shop logo. These cases are so beautiful these days, amazing. So obviously we get this beautiful Jazzmaster with the Chris Novak pickups, the fuzz circuit, but let's see what we get in the middle partition. So every Fender Custom Shop guitar comes with a floor traveler. This travels around the factory with the instrument and has all the appointments of the guitar. And then all Fender Masterbuilt guitars get their own special COA, as you can see, Masterbuilt, and that comes with the Certificate of Authenticity, which has Levi Perry's signature on. We also have a couple more things like the trem arm. I don't really use trem arms, so I'm just going to leave that in here today. We have some picks, the kind of normal kind of case candy that you get with the Fender Custom Shop stuff, and the best straps ever made, the Fender Custom Shop leather strap. These are incredible. So yeah, not much else to report. That's what you get with a Fender Masterbuilt guitar. So this guitar was only finished earlier this year. It was on the 21st of April 2025, so it's very new, and it's called the 62 Jazzmaster Journeyman Relic, and the serial number is R143660. So if you get the chance to buy this guitar, then you're a very lucky person. I really wish I could, but unfortunately it's a little bit out of my price range. So the first thing I want to bring your attention to is the finish that they've used. It's in the body notes. It says aged appliance green, which really makes me laugh. It's really made me and Jack laugh here at Squealing Pig. Obviously it kind of has that kind of old-fashioned American kitchen appliance kind of look to it. It's a very interesting color. It also changes across the finish. So at the top bow and the top ends of the horns, it's a little bit yellow, and then it goes into this kind of dark, almost olive green. But it's a very unique colour for sure. And it's a Journeyman Relic, so we just have a light kind of coating of relicing. We've got a few, lacquer checks. It's very kind of authentic relic. It looks very similar to what a vintage guitar relic would be. The construction of this guitar is very simple. We actually have base holder. That's what it says on the floor traveler. Base holder for this Jazzmaster, which is obviously this oversized offset body. We then have this 3-ply tortoiseshell guard, which looks incredible, again aged to perfection. For the neck construction, we have a roasted maple rift sawn neck. Again, has that very kind of light lacquer on it. It's still quite glossy feeling, but it's been rubbed down a little bit. Really like how this feels. We then have a 9mm AAA rosewood fingerboard, which looks amazing, nice and dark with the micarta white inlays. We have a bone nut, and we have the matching aged appliance green headstock with the Jazzmaster logo, a string tree, and 6-in-line vintage tuners. On the back there we have Levi Perry's logo. We've got a 4-bolt construction on this one, and then we have the Jazzmaster tremolo. So far we basically have a Jazzmaster in construction with a roasted maple neck. But what takes it to another level is the electronics system. So we basically have 2 Curtis Novak Thunderbird pickups, which have these aged metal covers which look incredible. So this is my favourite thing about this guitar. What Levi Perry's decided to do is put a fuzz circuit, basically a fuzz pedal, into the rhythm circuit of this guitar. So these 2 switches no longer are like the bass switches, but rather the volume and the grit of the fuzz circuit. It's powered by a little 9-volt battery in the back, but this fuzz circuit sounds incredible, and it has so much volume. It's just like having a fuzz pedal on the floor. Of course, you typically put your fuzz pedals at the start of the chain, so why not have it in your guitar, do you know what I mean? So it's an incredible idea in my opinion, because I don't really use the jazz circuit of a Jazzmaster anyway, so having a pedal there is a great idea. I also love the kind of simple labels on this guitar. I think it's a really cool custom element. We have a 3-way switch then, and a volume and a tone with these kind of chromed knurled knobs, which looks really cool. On the floor traveler, the bridge piece is the AM Pro Jag/Jazz bridge, obviously Jazzmaster and Jaguar. It has brass saddles, looks very high end, and obviously all the kind of hardware has a little bit of sanding over just to make it look, you know, right for this guitar, as it's an aged guitar. And as you can see here, we have the 9-volt battery here for your fuzz circuit. I really need to explore putting a fuzz circuit into a Jazzmaster. Unfortunately, this guitar is a little bit out of my price range, being over £10,000. But I would love to retrofit a fuzz circuit to a Jazzmaster and put these Novak pickups in, because they just sound incredible. So that's enough about the specs. We now need to hear this amazing Levi Perry. So without further ado, let's turn on the amplifier and get into the tone demo. So guys, now it's time to hear this amazing Levi Perry Jazzmaster in action. For today's episode, I'm using the Ampliphonics and Game by Amplified Nation. I've got the Audio-Technica condenser microphone on the grill of this amplifier going into GarageBand. And on the neck pickup of this guitar, no fuzz circuit, and I have kind of the full volume and about half on the tone. I'm just on the clean side of the Ampliphonics with a slight tube screamer on, and this is the tone I got. Put that up an octave, it sounds even cool with like the volume slightly rolled down. I just found that a riff so inspiring. It's so different, and it has quite a complex rhythm to it. It's obviously palm muted most of the time, and it really suits these pickups nicely. So that was the neck pickup tone. I'm in quite a strange tuning, so I'm just going to tune into like a standard version of this. Okay, so now I'm in drop C sharp. Let's hear that neck pickup with the tube screamer now off, and let's just hear some simple Nirvana riffs. You'll see up here, this little switch engages a fuzz circuit, and the 2 knobs say grit and vol, and basically, as you engage it, you get a fuzz pedal. more of that later. Now let's hear that middle position. So far, I'm enjoying this Levi Perry Jazzmaster so much. It's really inspiring to play, and because it has the lower tuning, it's really inspired me to play a little bit more emotively and get something else out of the instrument. I'm really enjoying this so far. These pickups have such a unique voice as well. They're moody, but you can brighten them up, but they just don't sound like a Jazzmaster at all. This is like the ultimate grunge guitar, in my opinion. Now let's hear the bridge pickup. Wow, them clean tones, some of the best that we've had on this channel in my opinion. They sound incredible. Of course you can dial in this fuzz circuit as well. Wow, I think this might just be the best guitar I've ever reviewed on this YouTube channel, and that is saying something. It's just incredible. I can't stop playing it, and through this rig, honestly, you need to get one of these guitars. I know it's ridiculously expensive, and I wish they made a cheaper version with the same pickups and the fuzz circuit, but it's just such a genius idea having a fuzz circuit in a guitar. I'm loving this guitar so much, especially in this tuning. I can't give it enough praise. This is an amazing guitar. So I've just had a quick coffee break, and I have to say I'm so impressed with the way that this Levi Perry Jazzmaster sounds. Of course, the guitar feels amazing, it balances very well, it's a Masterbuilt Jazzmaster, so you know, you're getting the very best of materials here. But for me, it's the fuzz pedal in the guitar and these Thunderbird pickups that really take this guitar to another level. And for me, it's really stimulating my creativity. I'm really enjoying playing this. So I'm going to basically demonstrate to you like how the fuzz circuit works. So basically, when you have this little switch here, which would normally go to the rhythm circuit, up, this engages the fuzz circuit, and you have one volume and a grit knob, as you can see there. It's just like your volume and tone, basically, or volume and gain on a fuzz face. And basically, that is obviously what controls the fuzz, but you still have the option to use your volume and tone controls, which is an awesome thing. Just like having a fuzz pedal at the start of your train. So at full, you know, volume, you're going to get a very kind of distorted fuzz tone. But if you bring the volume and tone controls down, you can get a really nice kind of low gain fuzz tone. Wow, that tone is insane. It's a grunge player's, dream. For me, this is why I'm calling this the best guitar I've ever reviewed so far, of course. For me, it's so different, it's unique, it's a niche, it's got a fuzz circuit in it, it looks the part, but most importantly, it's making me play differently and explore different music styles and stuff like that. I just think it's incredible, and these pickups sound awesome as well. Alright, let's play one more song before we finish up today. guys, that is the end of this tone demonstration. Let's head to the end of the video where I give you my full review and rating of this Levi Perry Jazzmaster. So guys, it's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching if you're still there. I have to say, this is one of the best guitars I've ever played, and I've had such a blast filming this video. I think you guys know what's coming, but I'm definitely going to rate this a 10 out of 10 for today's episode. It's one of them guitars that I wish I could take with me, and I literally have no criticism about it. Even the kind of weird aged appliance green, I really dig it. I think it looks cool. It offsets the roasted maple neck nicely. The intonation is perfect, the tuning's perfect, it's easy to play. I love the fuzz circuit, very creative. It just, because it's a part of the guitar, it starts to become a way that you play. You know, just how you'd like roll off the volume of your bridge pickup, you can now roll it off of your fuzz pedal without having to hit another switch on the floor. I just love having it on board and playing around with it. It's a really cool and ergonomic way of playing with effects pedals. I love these Novak pickups as well. I'm still not too sure about whether they're single coils or humbuckers. They sound more single coily, but it's kind of like a P90. It has like a thick sound, really good for grunge, and you can still get them sparkly tones, but they're definitely more grungy sounding. If you get to own this guitar, then you might receive a call from me in a couple of years when I save up enough money to buy it, because I have to say it is just incredible. I've never been so shocked and pleased by a guitar. I absolutely love this guitar. But I really hope you've enjoyed my review today. Let me know in the comments section below, what do you think of this Levi Perry Jazzmaster? Do you think it's overpriced? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know down below. I love chatting to you guys in the comments section below about guitars and all of our differing opinions, so make sure to let me know down below. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. That's that thumbs up button down below. And hit subscribe if you're new. YouTube tells us that 70% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be. We upload daily content showing you the best guitars in the music industry. So make sure to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when we make a new video. But thank you so much for tuning into this Squealing Pig Guitars video. My name is Ben Keightley, and I'll see you tomorrow for another one. But until then, keep rocking guys. I'll see you soon.